Today's podcast requires us to examine Solana, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, QQQ, and the S&P 500. What's going on YouTube? Hayden here. As a result, we have a lot to talk about and carry on from yesterday's show. As you can see, yesterday we discussed being quite bullish about the potential for XRP to break out of its downward expanding wedge. Today's episode will need to discuss some of the progress we made. As you can see, notably in XRP, we rose, consolidating before being rejected off of this barrier and plummeting. We talked in yesterday's video that we know to buy in and long to the upside here if we can confirm closure over resistance, this price limit, but we don't know when that will occur. The upside may not materialize as quickly as we anticipated. The adjustment could readily result from it. More consolidation is easily conceivable. Perhaps we'll see that pump happen here later. And as you can see, that's essentially what's happening at the moment. I'm going to extend these for the time being. As you can see, we're beginning to correct downward after rejecting this top price ceiling. Although I don't think it will happen here. There is a chance that we will reach a moving average in the following days or even hours. We will examine Solana, which is beginning to correct downward in addition to XRP, Bitcoin and Ethereum, the S&P 500 and QQQ. That being said, before we go into today's episode, don't forget to hit the like button, activate your notifications, and subscribe. I want to provide you all with an update regarding the BitFi giveaway that is now underway. You guys have just 4 days left to enter this trade competition and win free items. Furthermore, I don't even believe it to be a competition. Here, it's more about having a chance to win free goods and merchandise. This is the first time that BitFi has truly given away anything other than bonus cryptocurrency, as you can see, but now they have AirPods, iPads, iPhones, and other gadgets. There are only a few days left to enter to win this, so if this interests you, be sure to read the description below as soon as possible. I'll then share the winners with you all here if they share. I'll keep you guys informed, but it will most likely be released on the website. Anyway, to get started with today's episode, you can see that we are beginning to consolidate based on the coin market cap. The Fear and Greed Index dropped by roughly 1.2% to 60. Only Solana is still doing rather well, most likely due to the Trump coin. The Trump coin is to blame. And it's crazy because I was unsure if Trump was the one who released the cryptocurrency. But I recently learned that the Trump administration was responsible for its 1,000% release. The fact that our president is embracing Bitcoin just goes to show you where we are in the world. And he's pushing it and participating in it, if anything. The guy posted his own coin here after all. He made a ridiculous amount of money. The crazy thing is that he knew he would, so you have to consider that. When the coin was launched, he knew he would make a ton of money. $4 billion in market capitalization at $36. He thought, what is this, not even like $1? It was probably much lower than 7 when it appeared on this page. But $7.24 is what it came out at. It's unbelievable, really. Reached 70 and then crashed right down. Those that bought in at the peak here lost a lot of money. I'm quite sure I can. There are other things we can focus on if you look past the meme coins and realize that they are merely speculation rather than investment, even if I know some people did. Which is crazy here. Those are pump and dumps, after all. They enter and exit quickly. Making money on things rapidly is really difficult here, but it's likely going to keep getting better. Apart from that, these other cryptocurrencies are essentially consolidating, if not correcting, and returning to the downside over the course of the day. I wouldn't be shocked. It appears that Solana is beginning to wander slightly downward. XRP as well. Ethereum is beginning to decline, not so much with Bitcoin. Later in today's video, we will need to examine this in more detail. However, as you can see, we have unquestionably found out this kind of descending, expanding wedge, starting with XRP. For those who are unaware, this is also a textbook indicator. This is the appearance of a descending, broadening wedge. I'll show you this one here as well. This pattern is most likely more aesthetically pleasing. This is how it seems. As a result, as markets rise, we decline, begin to form this downward resistance and support line, and then we break out and rise higher. As you can see, it requires a great deal of consolidation, which may not be accomplished yet. The thing we're waiting for here is XRP. It would be quite easy for XRP to see correction. Yesterday was our chance, but it would be easy to see a correction to the downside, close the gap, and then see a pump to the upside. There is a very high chance that it will occur on XRP. Time will tell us exactly where we're going, but the rejection was evident, and we're now beginning to settle down, just like with all these other cryptocurrencies. Thus, it undoubtedly causes us to consider what might occur. Although it doesn't appear to be the stock market is kind of heading south here, QQQ. However, it appears that this consolidation or correction is also present in several other cryptocurrencies. Therefore, XRP may be ahead of itself. Perhaps it won't even make it all the way down to here. As we have done in the past, we may just wait for the rebound and then break out. However, realize that this is bullish. This is a bullish declining trend. A descending, spreading wedge, but bull fly. Therefore, it is highly probable that it will break to the upside at some point. Since BID is the premier cryptocurrency leveraging exchange, it goes without saying that we execute these transactions there. We buy long, sell short, leverage trade, set stop losses, and take winnings. This site has everything you could ever need. The good thing about this is that you can play around with $50,000 in free demo money if you visit their demo trading account. Acquaint yourself with the exchange and try trading. It goes without saying that you shouldn't get right into Bitcoin trading without any prior knowledge. Therefore, my advice is always to practice before doing anything. Additionally, you can take advantage of their new user incentive, which offers up to 8,100 in free bonus cryptocurrencies. The new user awards belong to them. If you're like a whale, you can get up to 8K in cryptocurrency after receiving $100 in free bonus crypto. However, you can use that to trade leverage up to 200x, which is equally crazy. You could, but don't advise it. Additionally, a little goes a long way. 100 times leverage is a significant sum of money, and if it makes sense, I would only think that performing a 200x leverage on a minute chart would make sense, because it is much easier to track and there is a lot more movement occurring in a shorter amount of time than on a daily, weekly, or monthly chart. However, you can withdraw all of your earnings from that bonus money for free. Thus, it's rather easy. Come on over and use the demo account to hone your abilities. Get the extra cash. If you're sorry, use the demo account to hone your skills. Come on over, spend the bonus money, and take out earnings if you are successful. It's free, and everyone there benefits. You can see that Solana is intriguing by checking into these other cryptocurrencies in addition to XRP and BIDIFI. I mean, this is the 4-hour chart, and we had this really tiny one. Therefore, this was never a big breakout strategy.